everybody, I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. And hi, how are you doing? Hasn't the weather been perfect? Okay, maybe not where you are. If you're out west, especially in Phoenix, sorry, y'all need to move here. Well, maybe not, because we do have extremes. We go from extreme heat to extreme cold because it's fun. Um, yeah, but it's just been, oh my gosh, just beautiful, beautiful. And I am so appreciative of it. And speaking of being appreciative, that's a tough word to say. I just want to put this out there. Sometimes, sometimes bad things have to happen so that good things can. Okay? Just putting it out there. And with that, what you been making? You guys, I've got quite a few things here on my desk beside me. Um, Most of them, there's two different things, but there's several different variations of it. Also, I we will dubba a dibba a duba. I do know how to talk. We had to go to the. We didn't have to go. I mean, don't think it was like, oh my god, we have to go, gun to the head, whatever. No, we went to Habitat for Humanity Restore in St. Charles. Well, I think is that St. O'Fallon, St. Peter's, over in St. Charles County. We love that store, you guys. We love it. We went to the one in St. Louis. Found some nice things, but I thought it was kind of pricey for a restore. And it was more like they had more like hardware stuff and windows and sell. Okay, this is another word I have trouble with. Salvage. Yeah, and a lot of flooring and stuff that that traditionally what people would send to the restore. Builders who had extra stuff left over would donate to the restore, or cabinets they'd taken out of houses would be donated to the restore, stuff like that. That's kind of how the restore started, and then it just became a place where people donate extra things that they have no use for but are still nice. The one up in St. Charles, though, they have more furniture and stuff like that, and art pieces and whatever. And they have a few like of the nuts and bolts and cabinets and stuff from, but it's more like a Goodwill minus clothing, strictly for houses. I mean, it's everything for a house, not a person. But anyway, it's really nice. We were there the first time we went. I came home with a table for my entryway, just a small table with two drawers, like a little, almost like a desk, but not deep. Anyway, it's perfect. It fits against the wall right there. It's great. It was exactly what I was looking for. This last time we went, we were looking for something. We were looking for a desk for Brian to put in his room downstairs, and but it had to be a certain size. Anyway, he found it. We wound up getting one of those tables, a tall table with the tall chairs. $40 for the table and two chairs, which pretty good. I found a picture to hang over the fireplace in the dining room. It had a $10 sticker on it, but it was green, so I wound up getting it for $2.50. And I bought it because it was big enough to fit over the fireplace. I loved the frame, and the picture was kind of neat, but it was also something that can, I don't even know how to explain this, except to say, last year, Miranda made this, she, she didn't make the painting, she added to it. It was this print of a piano, and she wound up putting these little ghosties in it. And the little ghostie sitting at the piano has a little pink butt, and it's just adorable. And one of my favorite pictures ever. So I wanted her to do something like that to the picture I bought. But $2.50, and it's a big picture. It's big, you know, big. It will fit over the top of an electric fireplace, no problem. But I also found this thing. It's just this divided basket. You can't really tell right there, but it's got this big long one here, and then there's a little one, and then here, and then it's got this place divided. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I spent $3 on it, and it's like really heavy. It's heavy. And it was just like, I had to have it, and I will find something to use it for. Oh, in fact, I'm getting ideas right now. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, all that just to say that we were right by Joann. It was like, the Restore is here and Joann is here. So I was like, well, when I'm here, I'm going to go check it out, because I'd seen other podcasters talking about these great deals they were getting at Joann, and I was like, they're probably over, but I'm just going to go look anyway. And I was right. They still had some yarn that was on clearance, a little more than I wanted to pay for clearance yarn, and there was nothing I wanted. But having said that, they had their Big Twist plush on sale for like $7, $8, something like that. And there were some colors I just had to have. They also have their Big Twist value yarn on sale for like $2.79. And I did have a bunch of the bright neon colors in my cart. And I was like, I'm not sure what I would make with this. Maybe a blanket. And then I finally found the plush yarn, and it was like, I don't really need that other yarn. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't need it. And right now at this point in my life, I don't want things I don't necessarily want. It's like, I didn't need that other yarn, but I also didn't really want it. It was pretty, but I didn't really want it. It wasn't sparking joy in my life. However, I saw this yarn, and I was like, I must have. Okay, first it's this one, and I've used quite a bit of it. This is Big Twist Plush. It's 153 yards, a size 6. Says to use an 8mm hook. And this is the color It has a color name. But what is it? Neon Rainbow Variegated. Really? Neon Rainbow Variegated. But anyway, it's pretty neat. And I will show you what I used most of this for in just a moment. And then I saw this one. This one is Crayon Box Variegated. And I was like, snake. Because I'm down to one snake in my inventory. Okay, yeah, it was on sale for $7.99. And I didn't get to use my 20% off because it was a doorbuster, I think. But anyway, and then I saw this yarn. And I said, chicken, because I'm down to one chicken. This is Terracotta Variegated. And these last two are just because I really liked them. And I wish they would have had a blue that was like neon like this. This is Electric Pink. So I may not have gotten the neons in the Big Twist value, but I did get a couple neons. And then this one is Electric Tangerine. And these can be anything I want. But I was gonna hold off using that other yarn, this yarn, until I had showed this. But then I was like, I really gotta say that I really want to make this. So I did. But first I'm going to show you the other things I made. Okay. Remember, it was a while back. I had this Loops and Thread plush yarn, or I don't know if it's called plush or what it's called, but it's Michael's brand, and I bought it because I had like a 50% off or something. And I said, oh my God, this is gonna make chickens. Well, and if you remember, I had altered a pattern for the chicken so that it was a little bit different, and I had it written down, and I can't find it since I moved. I'm sure it's around. I'm sure I will find it. So these two I made just the way the tutorial was, except for the beaks. I changed the beaks up on my chickens, you guys. Instead of, yeah, chickens. Hang on. I go, what chicken? Okay. My nose itches. In the tutorial, it said just to take a yarn, come in and go around and then go around. And it didn't really look like a beak. As Rose from Rose Likes Crochet says, it looked like chicken lips. So I was like, I didn't really want my chickens like that. So I did this. Can you see that? I think they're called French knots. I just did one on top of the other, where you pull your yarn through on a needle and you wrap it, and then you pull the needle through, and then you go down beside it and you have this knot. Anyway, that's how I made my chicken beaks. But look at it, did make really nice chickens, but it's chenille. And this chenille breaks really easy. It sheds really easy. I had to go up. I think these were actually made with like a 7, possibly an 8 millimeter. Because I usually make them with like a 6 or a 6.5. But it just wasn't working with this yarn. However, once I got going on it, it was fine. And oh my God, I love these chickens. They are just so cool. It's like I got it up there and it wanted to lose focus, but. So I have these two. And then I went back to brunette blanket yarn, and this one I made with a 6.5. Excuse me, but I kind of played with it. I went, instead of 36 stitches around, I went up to 48, and then I made some higher ones, and then I went around the top a few extra times. I don't remember at all what I did, but I just played with it, and I wound up with this big old thing. And to show you the difference. Okay, they're both so I have a big one like this. Then I got chickens. I no longer have just one chicken in my inventory. Then I have this one. I really like the way that one pooled. Okay, and this one I made with an 8 millimeter. And then we have this one. These are all Bernat blanket yarn that I'm showing you right now. I'm pretty sure they're all Bernat. And then I have 2 of this. This one I think is Big Twist Plush. I think it might be a Bernat, I'm not sure. But I have this one. And then I just made a like cream colored one. This yarn is kind of, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but it has like an ivory and then like a beige and a cream color. It's different. It's like mottled. So you can see where it's a little darker and then a little lighter. It's not shadows, that's actually the colors. But this one is my favorite chicken. Because it's just a little bitty thing. Look at how little that is. It's even littler than these. This one was made with a 6 millimeter. Or a 6.5. I think it was a 6 though. I mean, just, she's so cute. I just love her. She's my favorite. She can be my little My little shoulder chicken. So anyway, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chickens. Then I have, like I said, I had 1 snake left. 1. And I don't know if you remember, but I had 1 snake that was wearing glasses. It had like googly eyes and glasses. That's the only one I have left. So I had some of this yarn left. And these were made, this one was made with an 8mm hook. And he's not real big, but he's made with the leftover yarn from this chicken. So he's bigger around than most of my snakes and much shorter. But this is what I made with that yarn, the neon rainbow. Look at this. This one is a 7mm, I think. That other one might have been a 7 as well. Yeah, I think it was a 7. I started with a 7. And then somewhere down here I went down to a 6.5. And then I went down to a 6. So he's getting narrower. Wow, he looks really striped almost on there. I don't say he's probably just a little over 3 feet. But so I have this one. And then this one is made with a 6mm. And I used this yarn, which is hot pink sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in it. But it's funny because when it was sitting down on the floor, it kind of looked purple. And then when I was crocheting with it, it looked pink. But it's hot pink. So this and this is Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle. This is Moonlight Sparkle. I really don't know if you can see the sparkle in it. Let's see if you can see it in this, because I made a snake. I don't think you can see the sparkle, and oh my God, it's so sparkly. Anyway, she is about 4 feet long, and she's skinnier. And I made her with a 6mm. And then I just went shorter on the stripes down there. So that's what I've been making. And then look, this came in the mail today. I think I got mine a little bit later than everybody else because it does have this address on it. And it doesn't have return to sender or, you know, that little yellow sticker that goes on stuff. So I think everybody else might have gotten theirs before, so I haven't had a chance to look at it. And if, yeah, you can probably hear Dorky snoring. She's so unladylike. Guys, can you get dogs a CPAP? Can you imagine a dog keeping it on? I'll put my CPAP on, I want to take a nap. Like, for real. All right, so let's see what our little cards have to say for us for this week. Oh, this is good. Know your worth. That is good for everybody. Know your worth. And then on the bottom, we have clear your mind. Know your worth, clear your mind. And what do we have in the middle? Embrace the flow of life. So, know your worth, clear your mind, and embrace the flow of life. There you go, right there. So you guys, I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate every one of you. Y'all are fantastic. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to cost you anything. Because like I said before, I can't do those memberships. Not at all. I'm lucky to get content out once a week. So, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening, whatever, whenever, whatever it is when you're watching. Later, Gators. Peace out.